What's up, everybody? Been a while since I posted a video on this channel. It's been like 3 years since I've posted anything, really. It's been longer than that since I posted any kind of video like this about doing things other than just videos of cars doing stuff. So I got a new project that I'm working on, and I wanted to try and maybe get this channel maybe doing something again. But it's a pretty interesting project. I'll show you guys what it is in a second, but I just wanted to make a quick little video showing the car. Current progress. I'm a little behind on the actual process of the whole project, because I wasn't at first going to make any videos, but then I decided I kind of want to. So I've already done a good amount of work, but most of the work I've done is kind of boring stuff anyway, which is mostly cutting, and you'll see what I mean by cutting. But yeah, so here it is. So here's the car. It was a 2004 Acura TL. That was a 6-speed manual. It was my daily driver after my Focus ST got taken out from a deer. I got this, picked this thing up for like $1,800 a couple of years ago, 264,000 miles on it. But ever since I had my first TL, my red one, I really wanted to own another one day, and especially a 6-speed. It was a phenomenal daily. It was way more fun than my red one was, obviously being manual. And the plans with this car is to turn it into what's people call it different things, either a death cart or an exo car or whatever. But I'm cutting all the body off of it. As you see, most of the body is already cut off of it. It eventually will have no B-pillar. It will have no roof beyond this point, because I am going to keep the factory windshield just for nicety of driving, instead of doing like a Lexan windshield or something. But the fender curtains are going to get cut out. As you can see, the back of the car is pretty much already all cut up, aside from the rear shelf, which I only have that there until I get a strut bar fabricated back here. The car as it sits right now is full bolt-on J37 intake manifold, J37 throttle body, custom intake, which is kind of apart right now. So I had a full custom air box that I had made for it that was sitting right there, which I'm not going to need anymore. It's got a full 3-inch exhaust. It has an RV6 long tube J pipe on it. The exhaust actually just got done the other week. It's got a big Flowmaster Flow FX back here, and then it has one of the smaller ones under the car, kind of acting like a resonator. I'll post a couple sound clips of it up, cold start and stuff like that. I got into an accident with it, and it essentially totaled the car. You can see this fender curtain's all smashed in, the A-pillar on the side's all smashed in, windshield busted and everything. And it was either fix the car or just get rid of it, and that was beyond, as you can see, like fixing for what the car is worth. More of what's gonna happen up here in the front, like the front end from basically here in front of the strut tower forward is gonna all get cut off. I'm only going to keep the factory frame rails so I can maintain the subframe mounts, but all this on the upper half, core supports, all that stuff's going to be gone completely. Well, I've custom some like LED headlights in here. Have a big, hopefully a big PWR radiator up front, front and center, which will be cool. I know it's not the nicest build to put a PWR radiator on, but I don't really care. That's what I want. I'm trying to get some sponsors lined up. Currently, I have a Halferland Performance on board for a lightweight crankshaft pulley. I'm already running their manual timing tensioner on this thing. I reached out to them to see if they'd want to be a part of the build, and they did. So and we might get some more goodies from them or do more stuff with them down the road, like ported heads and stuff like that. But for now, it'll be just be a crank pulley. But yeah, so I'm excited to get that stuff from them, and we'll see if I get any other sponsors going. It already has Reaction Performance coilovers. They gave me a deal on them when I bought them. So shout out to them. They felt amazing when the car was full weight daily. They were comfortable. They have adjustable damping, all that good stuff. The stuff I've been doing so far is really kind of just the easy stuff, like cutting. I mean, it takes time to make sure you're cutting right, and when you're not cutting stuff you should keep. But like the dash bar is already all fully trimmed out and everything. It's just the bar that's left. There's no real brackets or anything left on it. Yeah, so eventually this whole thing is gonna have a cage on it. Lots been done, a lot to do still. I'm gonna be videoing the whole build process from here on out pretty much. Mostly, I'll be definitely doing more of the videoing when I get more into the fabrication work, because like this taking stuff apart is not as exciting as like fab, which this will be my first ever like roll cage that I've done kind of on my own. I have some experience from previous jobs of helping build cages and do welding, and I can weld decent, but this will be the first time ever doing something this big, like on my own, which will be, it's gonna be a fun learning experience. I'm sure I'm gonna make plenty of mistakes along the way of building this cage. So there's a quick little rundown of the new build. Hope you guys will come back to the channel. Hope you guys are excited that have been following me for a long time, even though I haven't really posted much at all. So my subscribers are probably just people that forgot they're subscribed, but maybe I'll get some new people from this build if I keep with it enough. I'll try and make some good, cool content with it. Gonna do a bunch of fun stuff with the car. The build's gonna be a process, but it'll be really cool when it's all said and done. If you guys wouldn't mind, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you like what this build might end up being, or might be interested in watching the build process. Building it, a lot of it here in my little garage, and then going to my uncle's house to do most of the fabrication. So the car does still drive, so I've been driving around. It's pretty fun. Thing is pretty light. I don't know exact weight yet, but it's light. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.